All right, we are taking you live now to Ottawa, Canada. President Biden, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau are about to hold a news conference. Things running a little late, we're told. The two reaching a deal a little earlier that would allow both countries to turn away asylum seekers who cross the northern border illegally. That's raising some eyebrows. What about the border on the south here? That news conference is moments away. We'll bring it to you live. All of this is not sitting well with, as I said, folks who are dealing with a flood of migrants, many more migrants on the southern border. We are on top of all of these developments. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you. I'm Neil Cavuto. Let's get the latest, what we might expect to hear out of the leaders of these two countries in a few minutes. We go to Jackie Heinrich with more on that. Jackie.
Hey, Neil. Yeah, the president just sort of gave us a teaser in his address to Parliament about the details on this agreement that we're expected to hear a lot more about when the two leaders speak shortly here. We are behind schedule, but it's going to be a big topic of conversation. Canada's announcing 15,000 slots for migrants from the Southern Hemisphere to come into Canada legally as part of a new agreement that will allow the U.S. and Canada to turn away migrants who cross the northern border illegally as an update to this safe third country agreement that has been really years in the making. For the longest time, migrants who enter the country on the southern border have been required to first seek asylum in the country that they pass through, but that did not apply ever to the northern border, and it's been something that Canada has really wanted, and so this agreement is going to be big news, especially for the Canadians. The U.S. still has the majority of our issues concentrated on the southern border, but the president has China on the mind, apparently, so much so that he slipped when talking about this new agreement, referencing Canada and talking about China. Let's listen to what he just said.
So today, I applaud China for stepping out. Excuse me, I applaud Canada. You can tell what I'm thinking about China. I won't get into that yet.
So evidently the president's thinking about this scandal that has embroiled the Canadian government. Leaks since November from Canada's intelligence service show a network of Chinese communists apparently infiltrated the campaigns of 11 candidates in the 2019 and 2021 elections, allegedly involved more than a dozen aides, a standing provincial lawmaker. There are allegations of money changing hands, election law being violated, and it all to achieve a liberal minority government here in Canada. That did in fact happen. Trudeau reportedly decided to keep this a secret. However, he was alleged to have a Chinese spy in his parliamentary caucus until that lawmaker stepped out of the party just a couple of days ago, denying the allegations vehemently, but saying that he does not want to become a distraction. There are obviously more details, but China's influence on this government, the leaks against Trudeau coming out of his intelligence service are thought to be reasons why perhaps Canada was left out of the AUKUS agreement between the U.S., the UK, and Australia, aimed at countering China's influence and threats in the Indo-Pacific region. It's been a point of concern and a little bit of worry here in Canada why Canada was left out of AUKUS, and especially since this meeting between the leaders follows the meetings between President Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin. China has taken on a much greater role in the conversations that are going to be happening here. Apparently so much, Neil, that the president was thinking about it when he was talking to Parliament just a little while ago. So we will bring you the updates out of this news conference when it begins, hopefully soon. Neil.
Yeah, well, it's on the top of mind. It's on the tip of your tongue. Jackie, thank you for that. Want to go to Art Del Cueto here.